Hello everybody. So this is my first video and basically I thought that it would be a good idea to start a winter project cause I'm bored and still in quarantine. This video will be talking about how K-pop idols are humans and have emotions, but sometimes we perceive them as not having any. Anyways, enjoy and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. So I feel like this is the least relevant section out of the four, but anyways, in case you haven't noticed, K-pop idols are being recorded 24/7. Whether it's a group doing interviews, reality shows or performances, there are always cameras, and at every single angle, and those videos that are posted on the group's YouTube channel of behind the scenes of an event or something are because they are being recorded. Now, I'm sure that this is mandatory for the fans so they stay entertained and so they have content, and maybe the idols are used to it by now. From what we see on camera, the idols are almost always happy, energetic, and just anything opposite of a negative mood. So, think about yourself right now. Are you happy all the time? The answer's probably no. Are you being recorded all the time? Also no. Imagine if someone was following you everywhere, recording your every action and emotion. I'm pretty sure the members of a group don't want their fans to be worried, so that's why they show their best side. But it's also most likely because their company doesn't want them to be sad in front of the camera. It's entertaining to see the groups we stan laugh and be happy with each other. This kind of leads me to another point in this category, and that's not being able to express emotion. A very common situation is when a member leaves a group. Let's take Wonho from Monsta X for example. All the group members loved him and they always had a great time together. Since the process of Wonho leaving his group lasted literally a few hours and they were in the middle of promotions for their new album, it was a very abrupt change for them. Right after he left, you could tell that the members were a bit sadder because let's be real, Monsta X has been through a survival show, shown tons of disrespect in their early years and were disappointed with themselves when they hadn't gotten their first win until 2017. They have been through a lot together for these past 5 years, and to just have someone leave the group like that must be terrible. Idols grow extremely close over time because they are with each other most of their time. And we see rookie groups these days have amazing chemistry even though they've been together for not that long. We also see girl groups not reacting to other groups at award shows not to get hate because it's like they cannot even enjoy a performance. As we know, there are haters everywhere and they are put under so much pressure to do everything perfectly, so no one ends up criticizing them for the smallest thing. They always have to be thinking about what the public and their company will say. As I said, maybe they are used to it already, but personally, I just want everybody to be comfortable and not have to worry. Yes, I see the sense behind recording your idol when you see them randomly on the street if they are on tour or anything like that. But think about it. They are already being recorded every other second of their life, so I believe that we should give them a break sometimes. There was one instance when BTS were on their break in 2019, and long story short, ARMYs respectfully asked for an autograph because they were at the same restaurant that Jungkook was in. A 40-year-old ARMY saw him and asked the restaurant owner to see if she could get an autograph, and Jungkook gave an autograph to this ARMY and 2 others who were sitting at another table. Jungkook did it out of the kindness of his heart. No pictures nor videos were taken, and not even the autograph was published online. That right there is how it should always happen. These ARMYs were respectful and that was their top priority. I know that if you see your idol you will want to record a video because it is a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I understand your reasoning. But maybe some idols just want to walk around the city they're touring in just to see it and want to be uninterrupted. If you ask me, yes, I would probably be tempted to ask for a photo if I saw a K-pop idol. But apparently my country is invisible to every group out there, so I would have to travel to North America or Asia to see someone. I guess this doesn't happen that much in Western countries, but in South Korea, fans crowd around their idols in the airport to take pictures and videos of them. And sometimes there are just some crazy people that trample others to touch their idols, and personally I don't see the sense in it. Touching your idols won't give you any magical powers or grant all of your wishes. I think we should just give them space. Which also leads me to sassings. This is just 1001% wrong. I don't get it. Why do you want to stalk people? You might think that they love you, but wake up. It's creepy. Stalking is creepy. It's wrong on so many levels. Nobody wants to be stalked, and I'm pretty sure you would hate it if you were. So stop. Many companies have taken legal action and sassings very seriously, and idols have asked these people to just stop because they are scared and worried as to what these people can expose about them. As I said, K-pop idols are not robots. They have emotions, like all of us. They usually debut at 15 to 20 years of age and they last usually 10 years or less. Guys, they are human beings and are going to fall in love at some point in their life. I understand if companies have their idols stay away from dating for the first few years of their career so that they can just focus on performing to create a steady fan base. But after those few years, I think it's okay for idols to date, even though it's hard with their busy schedules. I feel like idols should have the freedom to be with another person. Dating scandals break out every once in a while and it sucks to have someone hate on you for dating someone because it's part of life. Idol couples usually end up breaking up anyway, so all we can do is just be happy for them and that they were able to find a time in their jam-packed days to spend time with someone else. Take Shen from EXO for example. We didn't even know he was in a relationship until it was revealed that he was having a baby and had a fiancée. Guys, when the news came out I was so shocked but immediately so happy and excited for him and his family because he had been in a group for 8 years. And on top of that was able to find someone he wants to spend the rest of his life with and start a family with. And now that their baby is born I can only wish the best for them. Imagine how much he cares about his fiancée and daughter. Some people were mad about this and again, it made no sense to me. We must understand that we do not know these idols and there is the smallest of the smallest chance that we spend more than 2 hours seeing them. Hate to break it to you, but your relationship with your idol will probably never exist. And let's be real, the majority of the K-pop community is younger than their idols by a few years. Let's just be happy for these idols that are allowed to have relationships and are with someone else. Support is the best thing we can do for them. This was the most important topic, so I decided to leave it for last. I'll try not to rant and make it as short as possible because there is a lot to talk about. Basically, don't hate on people. It wastes your time and energy. Let's make something clear. We won't like everything everybody does because we have our own personal tastes and opinions. But just because you don't like something that somebody does, it doesn't give you the right to hate on them. You have your opinion and just let it go. So we see idols being hated on for how they act, their skills/talents and their visuals. Companies spent a long time picking the best of the best from 50+ trainees to debut in a group. So, each member was added for a reason. I'm pretty sure many people are tired of hearing this, but guys, don't hate on Leah for Mitzi, or anyone for that matter. She is the main vocalist, and she was given this position because JYP recognized her unique singing abilities and stability while performing. Stop saying that she can't dance because we clearly see her on stage with her other members performing. Yes, everybody can improve at anything, even the person with the word main in their position. JYP saw potential in her for singing and dancing, so that's why she was chosen out of many others. Think about it, if everybody danced the same all the time, then they would seem like robots. But if each member of the group has their own personal style and attitude to add while performing, it makes the stage full of personality and differences. That's what ITZY's concept is, being different and accepting your differences. And then she was hated on for her visuals. From being into K-pop for around 2 years now, I've seen that the hate sometimes comes from K-nets. It's common for the fans in South Korea not to care that much about their idols and to be irrational at times. These are not facts, but maybe these people hate on idols because South Korea has had really high standards in every aspect for so long and now it's just normal for them. The bottom line is we must stop hating because it's wrong. And most of the people hating on others are people that are sitting on their beds at home not doing anything all day. All idols have talent and we must appreciate what they have gone through to make music for us. Too many times we've seen idols take their lives because they cannot stand the hate that they get. The people that hate then say things like may they rest in peace when they contributed to the reason why. The main reason why we stop shouldn't be the fear of what is to come if we hate, but the fact that it's wrong and that no one deserves it. This also leads me to mental health in K-pop. Companies should check up on their idols every now and then to see how they are doing. Since 2018, many idols have decided to take breaks because they're just exhausted or because of their anxiety. It truly breaks my heart to see that idols must take breaks because they are not well mentally, but again, they are humans, and we can only send them encouraging messages so they can come back stronger than ever. Companies must know that overworking their idols will only cause them harm. Companies want to make money and idols want to follow their dreams, so let's make these dreams possible for them with no bumps in the road. So that's all for today guys. I know the video was really long but I tried to make it as short as possible. Hopefully, I made this video as unbiased as I could and that you guys could agree with some of the things I said. I swear to God K-pop is the 8th wonder of this world, but of course, it has its bad sides too. Let's all be aware of what we say and support our idols and their decisions as much as possible.